Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika coming in for a very, very brief minute. We're going to try to make this real quick. I promise y'all, I'm here to do it. Married2Medicine, season 4, episode 8, Brutally Honest Makeover. I'm going to touch on certain parts of this because I'm not trying to make this a long video because I enjoy watching this, but I don't like talking about it because it's not really all that interesting to me. But okay. Toya, she not satisfied with Janice's homes. Apparently the homes that Janice showed her were homes that a person who is looking to do exactly what she said she was trying to do, which is downsize, would probably go for. Me and you would be okay with it, but she not really too here for that. And she feel like, Janice failed her. She did a piss poor job is what she said. Now, my thing is this. Y'all in a financial bind. Meaning you can't live above your means. I don't give a damn if you're used to it or not, Toya. Now, in my opinion, Janice, I get you not being cool with how she's talking or how she talked about you, but it's a time and a place to discuss business. At that party wasn't the time nor the place to discuss it. And then you should not have mentioned that, the girl is trying to downsize, because that's like telling your client business. I wouldn't have did nothing like that. But it was uncalled for you to talk about it in that moment. But you chose to do it anyway, so girl, do you. But really, to tell you the truth, the houses that Janice showed would have been fine for me, but I guess because Toya does want to live the lifestyle of the rich and famous with her peanut butter and jelly budget, she gonna continue to want to look for something that's gonna make her look like she's on a status level higher than what she actually is. Heavenly say that she gonna try to be a better person, but she got a problem with Lisa Nicole. In the book of her mind, it is her ordained job to somehow get Lisa Nicole together, because she feels as if this woman lives in a fantasy world, and she does. But Heavenly is not your position to tell her that, what she's going through. We don't need you being her psychiatrist. She don't pay you for that. So why are you giving her that? And then, with y'all not being the best of friends, do you really think that she gonna receive what you have to say? Girl, you need to move on and worry about your own issues and stop trying to be in other people's business. Tend to your own. If you focus on you, you ain't gonna be able to tell nothing about what go on with Lisa Nicole. Quad and Mariah both getting on my damn nerve. Quad telling her husband about Mariah and Aiden showing up and was being sent away. And in Quad's eyes, Mariah's a liar. Look, Funky Dineva broke this story last year that both of these bitches bear blame, okay? Ain't no one of them no more less guilty than the next. I don't understand why they continue to keep having these same arguments over and over and over again. This shit is redundant, and it's getting tiring, because at first, whereas we were probably picking sides, I was Team Mariah, of course, but we was picking sides. Now, people just at that point now where, look, it is what it is. Both of y'all need to get out y'all motherfucking feelings, because that shit is boring, and it is driving me crazy watching two grown-ass women week after week after week steady having these same fucking conversations. Both of y'all did wrong to each other. Okay, now I wasn't here for them trying to kick Mariah off the island, but at the end of the day, they both did some dirt to each other. Now you got Mariah sitting up over there, she talking to Aiden about it, and he wanted to attend the party because the men get along. It's always the women. Now in the book of my mind, I kind of hate that he couldn't go because of his relationship or what's going on with Quad and his wife, and of course these men are gonna stand by their women, so it is what it is. She upset, and that thing, how things, she just upset about how that shit went. Mariah, you gotta eat this, because she did send you a text message from what she said telling you that you don't need to show up. If somebody send you a text message telling you that they don't want you to show up and y'all done got into it, you was invited to their event, why would you show up? You were looking to be embarrassed, and that's really what just happened. But at least she was nice. She gave you $50 for gas. Toya and Eugene, they house hunting again. Toya still trying to live above her means. She wasn't satisfied with that neighborhood, making excuses. Oh, it's by the freeway. It's all this here. Girl, like I said, you gon' kill this man trying to live above y'all means, because clearly he's the one that's kicking in the most here. Child, now we got Simone and Cecil. They 20th anniversary coming up, and they going off to Hawaii. And I was like, good, that would be good for y'all to have a long time, so Simone can tap into whatever sex that she got and try to get it on. But we find out this is also the annual couples retreat. I said, this ain't gonna be nothing but a bunch of bullshit. It wouldn't be our annual couples trip this year, not for my 20th anniversary. That's a monumental goddamn anniversary. Yeah, I wouldn't take none of these hoes with them, but for the sake of this show, I know y'all gonna do this anyway. Dr. Jackie and Curtis, they good, but all I got out of that is he really just wanted more time with his wife. He, she on TV now, so I'm sure that probably boosted up some of her clientele. Then I'm hearing that she is a good doctor to have, female doctor to have down there in Atlanta. So her being on TV with the image she has, and then word of mouth saying that she's a good doctor, I'm sure all of that has caused her to have a whole lot of, an increase in clients. But at the same time, you got to still remember that at the end of the day, you're still somebody's wife, and you need to spend time with your husband. He ain't asking you a lot, and he ain't asking you to do something that I think would be unrealistic. I just think that you feel like it's unrealistic because you don't want to fucking do it, because you a workaholic by nature. But girl, you better do something. Now we have Mariah and Simone meeting up, and Mariah stealing her motherfucking feelings about being rejected from attending that damn party. Mariah asked Simone was she uninvited, and Simone said no. She said, well, I don't understand why you wasn't ejected from it. Simone said, look, right now, Mariah, you and Qual got issues, and until y'all resolve that, sit down and actually have a talk, it's not going to be cool for you to be in that setting with her, Mariah feel like Quad just being petty. Mariah, leave this shit alone. You coming across as needy, but y'all, her ain't gonna be on that damn trip with Simone and them. And I'm telling you, this shit is going to be a mess. She claimed like she ain't gonna mention the party no more. She ain't gonna do shit. She gonna let that shit go. She can be around Quad and not have nothing to say to her. We gonna see. Simone tell her about her dad passing and say that Quad and Jackie had went with her when they were trying to look for the dad and he was missing. Child, next thing I know, I looks over there at Mariah and she is in tears. She upset that Simone chose to go with Quad. That hurt her feelings. Maybe Simone shouldn't have told her that. That's what I could say. I'm sorry. She still feel like the outsider. I don't know how to fix that situation. All I can say is, baby, live life and be fabulous. Why is you worried about this? Film with these hoes as long as you need to make your paper and keep it moving, keep it cute. Stop trying to insert yourself, because y'all ain't never gonna be what y'all once was. None of y'all not. Toya and Eugene, they finally found them a damn house, a place to bid on it. But like I said, I can't wait to see what this shit gonna look like, okay? Because I know it's gonna be some fuck shit, okay? Toya got this elaborate taste, but her bank account don't match it, and that's it. Now she want to go throw the girls a party because they threw her a real good one, and that one kind of didn't make sense to me till she said that she got a friend that owns a spa. She gonna make it a spa day for them. I was like, oh, okay then, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. You all right with me? I thought she was talking about spending some money. I was like, where the fuck y'all gonna get it from? What you ain't hearing? Well, she said she want to invite everybody to include Mariah because she want her to try the energy therapy. She believes that if she goes through this therapeutic thing or whatever, it'll rid her of all the negative energy. She want to get Quad there, to get her issues taken care of. Lisa Nicole to try to tighten up her so she can be, ready to produce babies or whatever. And basically what she want to do is have a spa day with these girls and basically undercover read they ass for Phil is what she doing. Now, I think she realized what she doing, but she don't give a fuck. Even her husband was telling her, this ain't gonna go over well because you basically insulting these women. And Eugene was right. Eugene and her also spoke about Cecil and Simone saying that they would pay for their trip because they know that they're in kind of financial bind. And I was here for Eugene and what he said. As a man, I can imagine that you don't want another man, paying your way. Even though y'all friends and y'all probably can do that shit, it still leaves room, that's kind of a hard thing for a man to sit back and have to let somebody help them out. I imagine if it's hard for a man, but it's hard for a man because it was hard for me as a woman. One thing I learned in 2016, bitch, first of all, fuck a friend. And damn sure don't ever give nobody ammunition to throw shit back in your face later. Now, I'm not saying Simone and Cecil would do some shit like that, but there's always room. Cecil probably wouldn't do it, but the minute Toya and Simone get into it, that shit could very well be something she throw up in their face. Now, Toya can't feel his where he coming from. She feels like, well, they still owe us, so why don't we just pay for the flights and they pay for the hotel room? He ain't hearing that shit. He, as a man, he's always been able to do for his family, and he ain't trying to have nobody else come in and do shit. That's a pride thing. And I would advise him not to, because like I said, you always got to remember what if. Trust and believe. If I got some friends finna go somewhere next month. Bitch, Christmas just passed, and then I got Jalen's birthday coming up in a few weeks here. He's a Capricorn, and I goes out for my baby. Now, it ain't gonna put me in a negative to possibly go with them on this trip, but I ain't trying to even get close to that. So what I'm doing is what I should have did in 2016. Stay my black ass at home. When you can't afford some shit, I don't give a damn what your friend telling you. If you know in your heart you don't need to be there, then stay the fuck at home. Sometimes it's best to disappoint a motherfucker than to actually go and accept gratuity to only have it thrown back in your face. And that is some shit that he's looking at it like that too. Not only is it a pride thing, but he don't want to have nothing hanging over his head. If you do for you and live within your means and your budget, you ain't got to never worry about a motherfucker throwing something in your face. And I don't blame him. If we can't afford to comp this trip for us on our own, then we ain't going. And it is what it is, I totally understood him in that moment, why he felt the way he did. Hell no, I don't want that, Hell no. Now, like I said, Curtis' only issue with Jackie is he won't spend more time with her. Jackie, you're going to have to remember your husband, your wife still, Y'all comfortable enough to be able to take some time off to, be with each other. Now, at the spa, that shit went completely wrong, okay? Toya started, now Jackie and Simone came later on, but she started right on off telling Lisa that she want a baby, she want to show her how to firm it up. Now, Heavenly is over there laughing her ass off because she feel like that is funny. It wasn't funny when she targeted her ass trying to teach her certain things. Then we finally get all the ladies to doing whatever the fuck it is she wanted to have them do. I ain't going into that because y'all saw the episode. Next thing I know, Toya done jumped in her feelings because Lisa Nicole is in the Zen room getting a massage, and her and Simone talking. She talking about everything. I set this up for each specific person to do what they, what I felt like would be beneficial for them. Y'all didn't really want to do it, and now she's in there getting a massage from getting a massage in Simone's damn spa room. And my thing was this: what difference does it make? Simone wasn't tripping about the shit. Why are you making an issue about it? Toya got mad when the girl told her it was all right. Gonna leave in a huff and go back in there and do what we don't do from the hood. Shit, bitch, you in there snitching to the other ladies about that, talking about she taking away from Simone. Girl, you making a mountain out of over here. Mariah said maybe she and Simone should just talk it out. But Toya on one, and she talking about she placed people where she felt they needed to be. Folks want to do what the fuck they want to do, girl. I'm like, you ain't got no motherfucking kids up in here. Then she get mad with the goddamn girl Lisa Nicole trying to throw a man up in there talking about he gay and all that shit. I'm like, you mad at her because she told you can't control her. She ain't none of Eugene or them cheering, because that's who you control, girl. Y'all, Oh, what's wrong with Toya? Now I know Toya got, she a tacky old hoe. She is, and she ain't got no cool, but she be taking shit too far sometimes, and she really make you dislike her because of it. But that was the highlights of that episode. I'm sorry, y'all, I give it to you the best way I know how. When it comes to these two whores here, I can't deal. I'm with these medicine wives. I can't really deal with them. They entertaining enough to watch, on a Friday night, cause don't much be on, and I might not be down there at the bar doing karaoke night that night, and I turn these hoes on and look at them. But I ain't really just into what they giving. It just seems like, I guess I expect more from these women to be professionals, doctors, and things like married to doctors. I'm expecting a little bit more classier caliber of people than what I'm getting. Now, all of them ain't bad, but some of these people is just ridiculous. Yeah, it's good for a kiki, but put yourself in my position, cut your camera on and see how much you will really have to say about this shit, and then you'll see why I am the way I am. But because I promised I'm going to give you the best that I can. That's all the highlights I had for Married to Medicine last episode. I'll be back Friday. It'll be a part of my fuck shit Friday like it's supposed to be. I didn't make it a part of it last time, I don't think, but I was just trying to come back and have this little conversation with y'all, make sure I do right by y'all, because y'all always seem to do right by me. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share my videos on your social media sites, and until the next video, which will be Love and Hip Hop New York, peace. I'm hungry.